I'm Ali G, and you are watching Mom No Period. Our title does not define us, where we speak about everything and anything that affects the mom, the old mom, the new mom, the soon-to-be mom, and the mom of the not-so-close future. If this interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. At the end of the video, if you like our content, go ahead and hit that like button, comment about what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you'd like to see on the next video. So let's get into it. Some of you might be thinking, what does our title mean? Mom No Period? Let me explain. When I just started my journey through motherhood, I became a stay-at-home mom for a little under 12 months. And during this time, the conversation constantly came up about what I was doing with my life, what I'd be studying, or where I'm working. And this conversation was upheld by, friends, family members, sometimes moms, but they were definitely working. And I'd say, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Then the comments would follow. So you're just a mom. With the face and everything, completely. So you're just a mom. And it would make me feel some type of way, because it's like, yeah, I'm a mom. All I do is stay home and take care of my kid. And I know now that's a huge deal, but at the time, it made me feel inferior. This coming from the type of girl who was a go-getter, who was independent, who could do her own thing and take care of everything by herself. I was staying at home with my baby, just making sure she didn't die, which is a big deal, but at the same time, it didn't feel like much. So once again, it made me feel inferior. And now, older and more mature, I realized that I wasn't the only one who went through this. There's so many women out there who believe that just being a mom isn't enough. And let me tell you something, I didn't realize it, or it didn't hit me completely until I had a conversation with my husband. And he let me know, first of all, being a mom is a huge deal. There's so much that comes with it. You have to make sure that this life is sustained, that this little person that you guys created doesn't die. That's a huge deal. There are many characteristics that come with being a mom as well. You become a cook, you become a chauffeur, you become an investigator, you become a teacher and a nurse. That's a lot. But you don't stop being the person you were before, at least not the good things. You shouldn't stop. For instance, for me, before I became a mom, I was an author, I was an entrepreneur, I was an artist, a musician, at least I'd like to think that in my mind. And then I became a mom. I didn't stop being these things. I was these things, plus so much more because I became a mom. Which leads us to our blog that I came across this week. The author of the blog is Deidre Worthington. Hey girl, hey! Link is in the description box below. I'm just gonna read the last few sentences that really stood out to me. She says, I never wanted to be a mother. I always thought I was going to New York and live a Sex in the City kind of life. Things changed. Life isn't always what you expect. Suddenly you're married and having a child. Then all those dreams of being a famous novelist disappear as you hear crying. You find yourself choosing between diapers in your purse or lipstick. I say put both. I've been choosing between the two for a very long time, and it has made me sad and has left me feeling unfulfilled. Now I'm deciding to live my dreams and deciding to do what I love. Of course, it's not going to be easy, but I'm a mom and we can handle anything. You can handle anything. Anything you set your mind to, you can do. So before being a mom or becoming a mom, you wanted to be an actress? Be an actress. If you wanted to be an artist, go out. Be an artist. If you wanted to be an author, write a book. If you wanted to be a fitness guru, go ahead, start. You can pursue anything. If anything, your family, your children, your husband, your significant other, whoever it is, those people should be the people motivating you, encouraging you to pursue these things. We are moms and so much more. Our title does not define us. This segment is brought to you by Gideon Design Photography, your vision through our lens. So now we're in the flu season and everybody's getting sick, especially my 2 children. And everybody knows when you're in daycare, you get sick like every 2 days until you're like 5. So I'm having to constantly do my kitty sicky routine. And if you'd like to know what that is, then comment in the comment section below. And I'll definitely upload that video. But my 2 favorite items that I use every single time, for sure, because I know they will work, are these 2 items. Put more of a description in the description box below. So the first one is Zarabees Children's Cough Syrup with dark honey. It works wonders. When I mean wonders, wonders. Before finding this, I actually would have to get up every hour on the hour when my kids were sick because they would be constantly coughing, or their throats would be irritated, or you know, their nose clogged with mucus. And it was crazy. It would drive me crazy because I'd have to get up every hour on the hour. It would drive my kids crazy because they were uncomfortable, and also my husband. Nobody likes to go through this. But the doctor recommended this to me. I actually love the whole line of Zarabees, but especially this. It clears up the congestion almost immediately. There's no coughing all through the night. And oh well, yes, they do have a nighttime and a daytime. This is actually the nighttime. The first one I had, it said melatonin on the bottle. I'm not really sure if this one has melatonin as well, but whatever it is, it helps the girls sleep right through the night. I don't hear any coughing. They're breathing properly. It could be a combination of both things, but sometimes I don't even use the vapor rub, and this helps so much. So I would definitely recommend this. Also, the reason why I love this brand as well is because it uses natural ingredients for the most part. As I said before, this one has dark honey. The only other ingredients in here are the flavoring, which is artificial, water, and citric acid. It's literally there on the bottle. Only 3 other ingredients. So it's really, really good. They do have an infant's version which has agave. Babies are not supposed to have honey before the age of 1. So the agave works wonders just as well as the dark honey. So I would definitely recommend this. It's about $6.99 and you can find that at your local pharmacy or drugstore, but it's also sold at Walmart and Target. The next is Maty's All Natural Baby Chest Rub. And this works wonders as well. What I usually do is put it in the temple of my girl's head, and also put it at the bottom of their feet when they're congested, and put some socks on, and I also put it on their chest, on their back, and on their belly button. Belly button, I'm not really sure why. I know it's a Caribbean thing and it works. It works for me. That's what I do, and it helps. You could try it. You don't have to. It just works for me. But the other reason why I love this is because it has natural ingredients as well. It has eucalyptus as well as chamomile, which has a calming effect. It does help with congestion, and lavender. It also has sunflower oil, coconut oil, sunflower wax, castor oil, and some other natural ingredients. If you want to check it out, I'm also going to put that in the description box below, or when you pick it up you can see it. It's really good, and it's only $5.99. Once again, you can find that also at your local drugstore, pharmacy, and it's sold at Walmart and Target. $5.99. It's really, really good. I would recommend it for even adults, but definitely these 2 items for the kids works wonders. Every time they're sick, these are must-haves. Ali G recommends it. Just a little disclaimer, I am not a doctor, nor do I wish to be a doctor, so definitely consult with your doctors. Email of the week. Dear Ali, first of all, congratulations on your first vlog, podcast, video, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out too, girl. But thank you. LOL. I am 26 years old and a mother of 2 beautiful boys. 1 year apart, 2 different dads. Please don't judge me. I'm not. I would like to resume dating, but if and when I do, I don't want to have a negative impact on my boys. My first son's father is incarcerated. He left when my son was only 2 months old. My second son's father is the only father my first knows, but unfortunately we did not work out. I am no longer in contact with him. How can I avoid another heartbreak for my boys in my search for love? That's a tough one, a really tough one. And don't take this the wrong way, but you need to slow down. Slow down. Slow down, not in the sense of stop looking for love, stop dating around. You can do that, girl. You need to find your love if that's what you want. But slow down. Take your time in introducing these men to your sons, because every single person you introduce your sons to is going to make an impact on their lives. Whether they're in their lives for a long time, a very, very long time, forever, or a short time, these people will impact your son's life. You don't want to have people coming in and out of his life or their lives constantly. It's not fair to them. Even if you can handle it, it's really not fair to them. So I completely understand where you're coming from. Just slow down in introducing, people to your sons. It's hard to say when you should, but when you feel like you see yourself with this person long term, like they're probably going to be in your life forever and you're taking this relationship seriously, even then you have to seriously still take a step back and think whether or not you want to introduce them. But then, by then you will know if they're a positive influence, what can they do for your kids mentally, or even as a role model. I know it's a lot and that's a huge responsibility for somebody to take on, but I'm sorry, if they're dating you, they're dating your kids as well. They're taking on that responsibility. So we are at the end of our first show. Thank you for tuning in with me. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and comment once again. Tell us what you like, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see the next time or in the future videos that we have. If you're interested in any of the topics we were talking about today or any of the topics we might talk about in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And my name is Ali G, and you are watching Mom No Period. Our title does not define us. Goodbye. See you next time.